Let's go. Hey, boy. What did I miss? I'm glad he put that on there. I ain't gonna cap.
Which one?
That what did I miss?
It was on there.
That's what I said. I'm glad he put it on there.
Oh yeah.
Cause that could, yeah, I'm glad he put that one on there, man. Cause that bitch been a banger for months, and I still be. Hey, that shit good, boy. But
Man, bro,
no,
I don't care what nobody say, bro. If you driving around listening to the album, you saying you hate it, you just a straight up hater. There ain't no ifs, ands, or buts.
no, it's a good ass album, bro. Hold on, I gotta cut these off. It's a good ass album, man, and it's all I like all though. Maid of Honor really ain't my style. That the techno, all that shit, that ain't really me, but I know what it's for. But bruh, Iceman and her baby, I ain't played nothing else.
Me neither. That's been rocking shit. Even with my boss today, shit, we was listening to Iceman, the clean version, but we had the clean version going on. Shoot, man, boy, hey, I told you, hey, feeding these cats for the rest of the year, bro.
Oh
And
no,
and
no doubt.
now, listen to the Breakfast Club. Well, he got the numbers, but he don't make music that really moves the culture. It's not something that's gonna we're gonna be dancing to from years to come. It's not a thriller off the wall.
Man, what's gonna move my pockets? What's gonna move my pockets? I'm so tired. Y'all damn near wearing the word culture out. The word culture, I done heard the word culture about 50 million times in the past 2 weeks. Not even about the Drake album, just about everything. The culture, the culture. When y'all actually gonna get behind some culture then?
Never.
That's all I gotta say, bro. When y'all actually gonna get behind some culture? I keep hearing, oh, the culture, the culture, the culture. Y'all ain't nobody stood on the culture yet.
Man, because the culture, it moves. It's like a goalpost, man. They move that some bitch every time.
Hey, man. I ain't gonna let y'all get me riled up earlier. I met somebody at the matter of fact, shout out Eminem Tire, man. I ran up on my boy Doug today at the tire shop, man. And he said, hey man, they really had you going last week. They really had you passionate. I ain't gonna let y'all get me this week, man. I ain't gonna let y'all get me this week.
Shout out to Doug.
We got a lot to get into tonight, man. We got some more Drake to talk about tonight, man. We got some SEC football to talk about, man. We got some NAACP to run back by y'all because I guess I thought we was bullshitting about what we said.
They thought.
But you see it happening in real time right now, man. Wembanyama, are y'all gonna treat him like Braun? He's supposed to be the next chosen one. He ain't. It might not be looking good for him, man. Can Shea get it done? Is the foul baiting too damn much? And are the New York Knicks really freaking back? We got a lot to get into tonight, man. I can't wait. It's gonna be legit, man. Also, LeBron Supreme's on the docket, so get your minds right, man. But before we get into all that, I only got one question for you, man.
What's that?
You ready?
Let's do it.
Good afternoon, good evening, good night. This is season 8, episode 18 of the Reed Talk and Listen podcast. I am your host, Nick Reed, along with my brother and co-host, Trey Reed. No Killer Cam tonight because he kicked up at the lake. How you doing tonight, man?
Bruh, I'm good, man. Relaxing, chilling. Second week back at work. Still feel brand new, but getting back in the swing of things.
I'm not laughing at you. I don't know if you see that YouTube comment.
I see.
What you gonna get your ass on?
Was it Birdie Do fan?
Bordy Boy, the Oopin. 7433, man. Go sit down somewhere, man. Go sit your ass down somewhere, boy. I just said I'm not gonna let y'all get me out there tonight.
He was waiting for that one, boy. Gosh, dog.
Oh, man. The parentheses killed your boy. But anyway. Oh man, we've been talking about the Drake albums for a couple weeks now, man. You heard me say before the intro, I really haven't played anything else. I've just been playing the Drake, man. Every time I roll through it, one of the songs that I thought, oh, this really ain't my favorite one, I end up it's on repeat now.
Bro, I told you, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I'm telling you, dude, when I listen to it, every time I listen to it, one, I catch some shit.
Yeah.
And like you said, songs just like, man, that's starting to grow on me.
Yeah.
And that's the sound of a good album. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't a big fan of Habiti, but the more I get through it, and I listen to the words, I'm like, man, this shit, man.
Boy. Hey, my boy Rob put it best, man. Shout out my boy Rob.
Getting longer.
Yeah, boy. Hey, my boy Rob put it the best. It's the Hotline Bling effect, right? When Hotline Bling dropped a long time ago, people was like, man, this ain't really it. That shit ended up being the hottest song of the summer.
Dude, I'm telling you. And the one song that I thought would be the banger on the album, it's like people put that like 3, 4, but that damn Janice, shut up, man. Baby, man, that shit is catching them up.
Yeah, my shit came with the heat seat, baby. Hey, yeah, it's a vibe. It's a rider, bro.
Bro, what's getting me is all the people that's going through and listening and breaking down the lyrics. And like, can you believe he said that? Like when he said, I went John the Baptist on the lamb.
Yeah.
Seen that?
Yeah.
You know what happened to John the Baptist? He got his top cut off. You know the Lamb of God, Lamborghini.
Yes, sir.
Off the Lamborghini.
Hey. Twisting my plot twist.
Yeah, that's my jam.
Even though it took me fucking 2 weeks to figure out what he was spelling. Hey, that's my jam, boy. That's my jam. I still say my favorite one to ride to. I play it every morning on the way to work. I'm spent. You know what I'm talking about? I'm spent. Yeah.
We ain't got no rack to spend on you.
Yes, sir. Spend on you. Spend on you. Spend on. Hey, I'm telling you, it's a rider. It get my day rolling every time, boy. Fuck with me and get out of Dodge. Hey, I'm telling you, boy. Hey, and it's the production too.
Yeah.
That's what I really want to talk about tonight. The production of the album. The songs are good, right? We know that. It's Drake. You see the title of the show, The New Michael. The songs are great. We know this. But the production of the album, the way it's pieced together, the things he say, you keep letting me know, you keep putting me in on little insights too that I didn't catch yet. You know what I'm saying? That type of stuff right there, that's what sets Drake above. I'm not even talking about Kendrick now. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what a lot of people keep going to the whole Kendrick Drake thing. I'm not even talking about Kendrick. This shit sets Drake above everybody.
Yeah.
The album, the production. Nobody's really doing that type of shit for real.
No, where every song rolls into the next. It's a story.
Yeah.
It's like, some albums you can skip and just pick up where go to the song that you want to go to. But with this album, I feel like when I skip a song, I miss those transitions. You know what I'm saying? I miss them. But what really make it good is when you go back and watch episode 4 of Iceman, and he's like, it don't play through the album. He got, Iceman song, and then it's followed by a a Maid of Honor song, then it's followed by the Beatty song, then it's followed by another Maid of Honor song. But it all ties together, and the whole story, the whole episode tells a story. It's just the shit is just dope.
Nick 6051 says, "What are your top 5 artists all time, any genre?" Man, we tried to do this a couple weeks ago, and I couldn't do it. I couldn't really give a top 5. But can you? Especially across all genres.
All genres. If I gotta go all genres, that sucks because I got some killers in some other genres. But I would say if I had to do it, I would say one, I'm putting Wayne at 1 because that's my generation. Then I'm gonna go Drake because that's what I rock with. That's what I like to work out to. I listen to everything. Then I'm gonna mix it up and I'm gonna throw in what you call it, Kenny Lattimore. I love Kenny Lattimore. That's some R&B. That's my favorite. Throwing a baby face. And fifth, I have to go with believe it or not, Slipknot is my top 5. If you listen to my playlist when I work out, it's some Slipknot, some Wayne, some Drake, some Kenny Lattimore, and some Babyface. That shit is way out of whack.
But see, even then, right there, that's why I say I can't do it because even right there, you only named 3 genres.
I know.
That's tough for me.
But if I actually had to pick somebody from each genre,
you don't have to pick somebody from each genre. I'm just saying it's hard to get 5 across all genres because it's some shit out there, like it's some songs out there and some artists out there that I might not even be able to think of them off the top of my head, but they music is really my shit.
Yeah, like for me,
you know what I'm saying?
I love Daft Punk.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
That's why I'm like, damn, 5. I couldn't even do 5 rappers the other day. I know I can't do 5 across these genres. I listen to too much music.
Exactly.
I listen to too much music, and I used to be a Pandora guy. You know what I'm saying? So whatever plays, just play. I also was a big radio guy. Hell, when we used to share a room way back in the day, we used to go to sleep with the radio playing.
Man, what? Power 95.9.
So I got a lot of music that you know what I'm saying? It might not necessarily pop up in my everyday play because, like I said, I've been bumping this Drake album for the past 2 weeks or however many days it's been out. But it's something like the Maroon 5.
Yep.
I gotta have them in my favorites because I love all their music.
Bro, people sleep on them, bro. But y'all gotta remember every song Maroon 5 drop, every single
banger.
Fire, bro. Banger.
Hey, I'll give you another one that we talked about, that me and Brooke talked about not too long ago. Panic at the Disco.
Yep.
You remember them boys?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like that type, I can't. If I'm really making like a top 5 list or like a top 10 list, those are people I can't leave out.
Yep.
And we're going across all genres.
Alien Ant Farm, even though they had one song, and are you okay? I mean, it was a Michael Jackson song, but that rendition of it, man, that shit.
Hey, I'll give you another one. The Gorillas.
Bro, you know me. You mix anime with the music, and I was. Bro, it was a band, or they are a band. They ain't no real people. It's cartoons. You go to the concert to watch the screen.
Yeah. Bro, it's that, bro. I remember that shit, man. I love it all, though, man. I love it all. I do love music for real. I'm one of the people that music, it really do move me. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. If you got a good song, I don't care if it's country, where I really don't rock with too much country at all. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. There's a couple of songs. I'm a new age country guy. I know a lot of y'all like the
golden age country.
The golden age of country. I wasn't around back then. Like, I wasn't in the genre back then for real. So I can't give y'all that. I can't give y'all none of that. Some of that shit too is too much for me. But yeah. Give me a good Morgan Wallen track. I know some of y'all don't think that shit country, but you give me a good Morgan Wallen track, and I'll bump that shit for weeks.
Bro, I'm telling you, man. Bro, with me, music take me, like, whenever I hear a song, it takes me back to the first time I heard that song or that point in my life when that shit came out. and I'd be like,
Yeah.
damn. Like, bro, when I listened to Take Care album, bro, that was my second year at SAU, bro. No, first year at SAU. And bro, bro, that shit, it just I remember when I heard the first song. Oh, how I'm feeling doesn't matter. Bro, I remember sitting in my dorm like, bro, this shit is song ain't even started yet. I'm like, this is it. And I can tell you everything that was going on in my life that time because there was a Drake song on that album that I was going through that shit.
I was wrong though. Yeah. Yep. And now it's 60 when they tax me. Oh well, you win some, you lose. So as long as the outcome is income. Yes, sir. I want it all. And then some.
Shout out to Asian girls like the
lights dim some.
I ain't seen where they was sent from. I guess a bet. Well, you know me well.
Hey, boy, hey, cut that shit out. Cut that shit out.
Hey, bro, and it was a good time because like it was a good time in music because everybody was doing music together, man. You had The Weeknd and Drake doing collabs. Hell, Kendrick got a song on that album.
Yeah.
Which is one of my favorite songs on that album. And it, you know, but that's it. That was a good question, Nick. 6051. Yeah, man.
No doubt, man. Music rules the nation, man. Music runs it. Everybody listen to it in their car. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? If you at a party, at a club, at a event, there's music playing, football games, baseball games, basketball games, music. Music is the key, man. You get some good, you can't beat good music.
Nope.
You cannot beat good music, man. But yeah, shout out to Drake again. I still think Habibi edging out Iceman. I bonded more on Iceman that I love, but I still think Habibi edging out Iceman. And if you let my boy Duke tell it, Maid of Honor ain't shit better.
Maid of Honor, I like Maid of Honor because I cut that shit on. I'm after cleaning the pool, dancing to that shit.
No, for real, man. But no, shout out Drake, man. But Drake, and then the numbers don't lie, right? We got to talk about the numbers.
Yep,
we got to talk about the numbers.
And shit, passing Michael Jackson is a big feat. Which I didn't listen to First Person Shooter.
Yeah,
I didn't really. At the end of the song, he was like, something about it not being duplicated. Shit, I'm one away from Mike.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh shit, and he passed him. And now he tied with Taylor Swift and what's her name? I can't think of her name now. Rihanna for like most number ones across all genres.
Yeah, and I'm not a Swiftie. I don't really rock with all that extra, Taylor Swift stuff for real, but
heavy.
See what she means to music is what she means to music. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Same thing with Rihanna. My favorite Rihanna song got Drake in it, so I can't even really give her the credit for real. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but no, man, you gotta love the music. You gotta love the numbers that's being produced from this album. If you're a Drake fan, which we both are, obviously, we've been talking about it for the past 2 or 3 shows. But the mark he has left and is leaving on the music industry, man, it's damn near unrivaled.
Yeah, because what's crazy is, and because everybody they want to bad talking because of the lawsuit, but what they don't realize is he's showing you, look, man, I just did all this shit myself. Like the label didn't give me no advance for this album. This is all me. And I think the record companies are going to backtrack, and UMG is going. They're going to have to re-sign them, bro. UMG stock went up over the last 2 weeks. They stock went up over like 30%. That ain't just a coincidence. You know what I'm saying? So
back to the table,
and I'm pretty sure that people are saying it. I've seen too many videos saying like, "Hey, if he resigns, they got to give him a Billy. They got to give him a Billy." And he will be the first rapper to get a $1 billion contract.
Yeah, and I think that pretty much ends any talking, any argument you might have of this person is better and they doing this and they doing that. I mean, having a label come back, even then he talking shit about him on the album too. So having a label come back and say, wait, my bad, we got you a Billy. That I think that tells the tape right there.
Yep.
That tells the tape, man. But I do have this question for you. Does Drake get judged differently than other artists because of being Drake, being, you know what I'm saying, being that big, being that superstar level?
Yeah, I actually saw a post about that. They're saying like, oh yeah, anybody can do that when you got you got a marketing machine behind you. I'm like, every major artist has a marketing machine behind them. Like they don't just go into these studios and just record an album and put it out. They get what's called an advance. Hey, your last album, we gave you $2 million, and we recouped our money back in a year. So we'll give you 3.5. Well, Drake goes in and gets, we're gonna give you $400 million because we know the rollout you're gonna do, and we know we're gonna recoup our money quick. He even said in the album, a lot of y'all cats, y'all label just recouped their money from 4 years ago.
Yeah.
My label recouped their money in a couple hours.
No doubt. And I think it's I love LeBron, obviously. I think it's the same as LeBron, right? We have to grade you. We grade you on this scale over here because of what you have. Brett McPherson says, "Good evening, gentlemen. What's good, Brett?
What's good, huh?
We grade you on this scale over here because there really ain't enough ranks. There ain't enough ranks on this scale that we've been using for everybody else."
Yep.
You know what I mean? So I definitely think that he gets graded on a different scale than everybody. And the fact that he still supersedes the scale, even on this different scale, really shows you the true, what Drake really is to this music shit.
Yeah, because you hear people, they knock on him. Well, he makes music for everybody. He's not a rapper. Well, that's the whole point. The whole point it is a business. So if I can make music for a larger group of people, I'm going to make more money. So yeah, I can drop some bars.
But my whole thing is on that shit is, bro, y'all let cats like Lil Peep and Lil Pump and Lil Dump and Lil Scoot and all this type of shit make it.
Yep.
Y'all let all these, like, we went through the mumble era, right? Y'all let everybody in the game. Before then, you couldn't get in the game with that shit.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all let all the SoundCloud rappers and all the mumble rappers and everybody, y'all let them in the game. Y'all made them millionaires, billionaires, and nobody said a word. It was all cool.
No one cared about.
You got a cat who actually putting out real music, putting out real tracks, and all you want to do is shit on them. I can't get behind that.
And he don't disappear either. He gives you music every year. You're getting something, either a collab album, a EP. You're getting something. I was gonna say a mixtape, but people ain't doing mixtapes no more. So you can always guarantee you can getting some from Drake. He don't come out every 10 years, drop 1 or 2 songs, then an album, and he could. But he really he really enjoyed and loved his music shit.
Yeah. If he retired today, if he came out on YouTube Premium or somebody stream, Ben the Don stream or something like that, and he was like, "I'm done. I'm walking away from the game. It's over. There's no more Drake albums. There'll be no more Drake singles." Where does he fall in line on the charts? Where does he fall?
Number 1, in my opinion. But people gonna say, well, whenever you try to put him there, then they start throwing it. Well, he's not lyrical. But then you say, okay, well then who do you put there? And then the person they put there is not really lyrical. And then it's well, he's not just a rapper; he's a singer that also raps. So now they start putting all these different stipulations in place. But if it's just going off just an artist and what he meant to the music game, he goes in one of the best. Because like I
Yeah.
said last week, he's feeding people.
Yeah, I think he goes in there with like he goes right up there with your iconics. Brett McPherson says I need a 2 Live Crew album to drop.
Hey.
I think he
Banned in the USA.
I think he goes up there with, you know. So I took a music class in college, right? And this is how I kind of see Drake in this whole scheme of things. When you go into your music classes 20 years from now, 30 years from now, they're going to talk about Michael Jackson. They're going to talk about the Beatles. They're going to talk about Drake.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? So whether you put him at number 1, whether you got him at number 5, or you got him at number 10 all time, or whatever, that's up to you, because music is all preference based anyway.
Right.
But there's a certain level you reach in the music game where, as an artist, where you just cemented in history. Like, we can't tell this story without you. Like me, if somebody asks me who my favorite rapper is or who I think the best rapper ever is, I'm going with Wayne. That's who I'm gonna say. But when we start talking about artists and like just music in general, where we are bringing in the other genres, and we are bringing in R&B, we're bringing in country, and we're bringing in rock, and we're bringing in blues and jazz and all that shit, Drake is gonna be in there for the whole hip hop. Whether you want to say he a singer, whether you want to say he a rapper, whatever you want to say, when they come to hip hop, Drake is gonna be that's gonna be the discussion in the music class.
Yep, I agree.
So that's how I feel. I think, and then all you can say about that is iconic.
It'll be Drake and 40. And 40, the interviews came out with him. They asked, like, you know, why don't you work with other artists? And he goes, because I don't want to give my sound to everybody.
Yeah.
Like, that's what happens to all these other producers. They give that sound to everybody, and what happens? Everybody starts sounding the same. You know, we went through the phases with super producers. You had the Scott Storch. Everybody had a Scott Storch. Everybody had a Scott Storch beat. That Scott Storch sound. And then Timbaland, that shit fades out. Timbaland, that shit fades out. Mustard, that shit fades out. Because you start pimping it out to everybody. So no, 40 is gonna be one of the top producers because of his unique sound that he makes, how he composes music. They will talk about that shit in music classes, and you can't get 40 without Drake. You can't get Drake without 40.
Gotta love it, man. You gotta love it. I love this shit, man. I love this shit. I love anytime Drake drop. It's just because it's like when Braun win a championship, or hell, even when Braun don't win a championship, it's the news. It's the news, bro. It's the news. So you gotta love it, man. So again, shout out to that boy Drake. October's very own. He's there, bro. It don't matter if you hate him or you love him. It don't matter. He's there.
I'm telling you. And here's another thing too. And before we get off this, we always talk about artists like, you know, we always want to see our top artists go at it. You know what I'm saying? We know everybody talk about when Nas and Jay-Z went at it, but they kind of dipped their toes in the water. They both dropped one diss track each, and then they, you know, the rap gods called it off. You know what I'm saying? We can't have y'all battle. Drake was like, nah, man, I'm going toe-to with everybody, bro. Like, if you want to go at me, let's do it. I'm not gonna back down. Win, lose, or draw. So he went at Meek. He went at J. Cole. Of course, he went at Kendrick. That's the latest one. He's going at Jay-Z. Which Jay-Z, you know, he is. I won't say they had a battle. Who else? Joe Budden. Like, anytime an artist wants to challenge him, he's up for the challenge to give the people what they want.
He should have went at Jay-Z for that lame ass cake verse.
You ain't never gonna let it go down.
That's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother story. Hey man, if you tuned into the show right now, hold on. Brett McPherson says I do miss the old rap like No Limit. They drop new artists like every month. Man, I miss that too. I ain't gonna lie. I miss that too, where we don't get very many new artists We don't get very many new artists like that.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? Like we get new artists that come through, but we don't get them like Master P and No Limit. Okay, hey, we got a little homie from the hood. We finna push him out real quick. Okay, boom, we got him off the ground with a couple of songs. Here come the next one. Okay, boom, here go my son. He rapped too. Boom, here come another one. Same thing with on the other side when you had Wayne, you got Birdman, Manny Fresh. You know what I'm saying? Like they pushing cats out. They pushing a new cat out every month, every 2 months. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit. And Wayne even tried to do it with Young Money.
Yeah,
now a lot of them didn't stay around, but they tried it.
Yeah, but a lot of them still making money on the underground scene. They still making appearances. Yeah. You know what I'm saying, because of who they connected to.
No,
they got one song like I saw Gutta still doing concerts. I'm like, Gutta ain't dropped a song since 2009.
My name on every wanted post. I want to buy all over. No, but no,
I will say this. So I wish we would have got a Drake, Nicki, Wayne collab on Iceman.
I would have liked it too, but the thing about it is, Wayne and Nicki don't sound the same no more.
No, they don't.
You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying they wouldn't hit because Wayne came back and dropped some hot shit on a couple people's songs in these recent times, but it just don't sound the same no more.
I think with Drake, I think Drake will get him out of his slump, if you call it.
I don't know, because I feel like Wayne transcended so high that he really feel like now he can do whatever he wants.
Yeah, true.
Like I can really come on that hoe and say whatever I want to say because I'm Wayne.
He put the cup down.
Too much line. Too much lean. Oh, he said line. Too much lean. Yeah, he put the cup down. That might be part of it.
Yeah.
You know? That might be part of it. You know, some artists ain't the same. Like we talking about like artists, like drawing and painting. Yeah. Their vice is what was making that shit pop.
What?
Or whatever they was going through at that time. You know what I'm saying? Like all that type of shit.
Yeah, I mean, those psychedelics and psychotropics and yeah, that shit open up some shit that you didn't know you had in you. And then you go, I'm gonna get off that thing. You get off of it and you can't tap back into it. And then what normally ends up happening is they go back, but they go back too hard, and then we end up losing them.
Yeah, nah, you right on that. You right about that right there. Hey, man, go ahead.
So even you look at like the history, like you said, my artists, bro, you start looking at these backgrounds, bro. They was like going off that. What's that drink they was drinking? Absinthe. They was drinking an absinthe with the woodworm in it and stuff, and a lot of them was on like poppy opium and stuff. Like them cats was on it, and then they wake up and oh man, this is what I saw. $1 million pain.
$1 million pain. And I feel it, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm saying, like that's why as artists get older, we tend to be like, man, they don't got it no more. That's because that body can't take that shit no more.
Nope.
I can't do what I used to do. And so it don't sound the same, man. But nah, I would have loved the Wayne, Nicki, Drake collab on the album. That shit would have put it over the top for me. It's already on point for me, but it would have put it over the top, no doubt.
For sure.
Hey, man, if you tuned into the show right now on the Facebook page, hit that follow button, man. Hit that share button. Hit that like button. Let everybody know what you're watching, why you're watching, and where you're watching over here at the Read, Talk, and Listen podcast. If you're on the YouTube, hit that subscribe, man. We need a few more subscribers over on the YouTube channel, man. So y'all hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell so you can know anytime we go live or drop some short form content. Get over to the TikTok where discussions are being had. Shout out to everybody who followed the TikTok, everybody who's came in and jumped in the comment section, man. We appreciate you, whether you for us or whether you're riding with us or you're riding against us. It really don't matter. We love it. We love the interaction. I'm going to call you a fan anyway. So we love the interaction. Keep coming, man. We on that road to the 1,000 over there on the TikTok, man. Read, Talk, and Listen podcast over there if you don't already know. Also, get over to the Instagram. Follow my guy right here, DA_Dreaded Archer 17. Also follow myself, Big Poppy _ONE9 over there on the gram, man. If you can't watch us live, make sure you take us with you in your pocket, man. Download the Spotify app. The Spotify app. Subscribe to the Real Talk and Listen podcast, man. Get the notifications anytime we drop a show on the Spotify, man. We can take us with you, or you can take us with you in your car. Make your work day a little shorter, man. Make your trip a little shorter and also a little bit better. All right.
You are now tuned in to the RTL podcast.
SEC is ending Cupcake Week. What does this mean for college football, man? And what does this mean for the SEC?
All right, so basically what they said is they are getting like the week before the last week of the season, where they would a SEC team would normally play like a Middle Tennessee or a Cupcake game. They saying, we ain't doing that shit no more. It's gonna be SEC until the end of the season. So if you don't get the money game at the beginning of the season, you miss out on the SEC schedule because we rocking SEC till the wheels fall off.
I like it. I know it's gonna be a couple of people that don't like it, but I think I like it, man. We've already talked about before at the beginning of the season. We really want them to get rid of that shit too.
Yep.
Pop it off right. And I also think the playoff committee is almost forcing Cupcake Week to be over.
Yep.
Right. Hey, this is another week. We can add this as another stripe on our belt right here. Or as a football fan, hell, it could be another chink in your armor. You know what I'm saying? As a cat who just loved the game, it could be another chink in your armor. So it adds a little bit more mystique to the season, man. I like it.
Oh yeah, and I think they're doing it because I think those games are a ding on them when it comes to when it gets to the time of the season. You know what I'm saying? It's like you play this hard ass schedule, maybe 6-7 games straight, just competitive football, and then you go and you play like a Middle Tennessee, and Middle Tennessee might not be to Alabama's level, but what'll happen is y'all beat up, and then y'all bring them in, and they kind of fresh, so they kind of get on y'all top a little early, and the game normally goes into third, fourth quarter, and it's getting out of hand, but they look at they barely beat Middle Tennessee. They barely beat, Eastern Carolina. But it was like, well, shit, man. We just came off this hard ass 7-game gauntlet. We beat up. So now they're saying, y'all scratch that. We're not gonna have that no more. Y'all not gonna use that against us when it comes to the playoff committee. And I agree with it, but I also circle back around to what you just said. Hey man, knock all that shit out, man. And I get why they had these money games. Well, it gives the smaller schools a chance to get it on TV. And you know what? That ain't my problem no more, bro. That ain't got shit to do with me. Sorry.
Yeah. I get, like you said, and hey, at one point, SMU ain't always been in the ACC. See, I remember them AAC days where, you know what I'm saying, that Baylor, that A&M game, that was your, if I could just sack Mansell. If I could just, I remember them days, right? So I get it. I promise you, I get it. But as far as like just at the end of the season, when we got to sit down and really get to the nut cutting, and somebody else is going to decide whether we continue into these playoffs or whether we just go play a bowl game and everybody go home. I need my resume to look as good and as clean as it possibly can.
Yep.
And that week 2 win, whether it be by 40 or by 3 against middle of nowhere state, is going to play a role in that. So I get it. Brett McPherson says Arkansas is going to get beat by Texarkana Community College. Shaking my damn head. But no, Arkansas got like one of the toughest schedules in college football this year again, which is crazy to me. I see what y'all trying to do, but shit.
Yeah, I know.
Y'all mark my words, the Razorback stands is going to have a lot of empty seats.
I don't know.
I don't see it happening, man. Them Hogs too vicious, man. The Hog fans. The Hog fans, they stand on that. They stand on that Razorback, man. I don't know.
You said they schedule is gonna be hard.
Yeah, I think they got one of the top schedules in the country again. I know last year they did, and I think they do again.
All right, so shit, they pop it off with North Alabama. I will say that game right there ain't no cakewalk. Like, because North Alabama, do you know anything about them?
No.
So we played them at SAU. So North Alabama is coached by Bob. Well, when I was there, it was coached by Bobby Bowden's son. So all the Florida State rejects, the ones that went to Florida State and couldn't make it, they ended up going to North Alabama. Matter of fact, when Janoris Jenkins got kicked out of Florida, he went to North Alabama and we had to play them. And that some bitch took 3 punt returns to the hut.
Also put up a great career in the NFL, if anybody don't know.
So that North Alabama game could lose that game. Then they got Utah. Utah's tough. They ain't no pushover. Then Georgia, Tulsa, A&M, Tennessee, Vanderbilt. I don't think Vanderbilt's gonna be who they think they were last year. Missouri, Arkansas, that's up in the air. Auburn gonna tax the ass. South Carolina gonna beat them. Texas, LSU. Yeah, they got a gauntlet. They got a damn gauntlet.
I want to say they number 9 on toughest schedule in all the college football. I think that's what I saw. They was number 9 or something like that.
Ooh. Yeah, that's a big one.
So I get it. I get why they're doing it. If we win a lot of these games, we put ourselves in great position, but you also put yourself in position to go 6-6 or 5-7, or you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the risk you run, but I think that's the new wave. I think that's what we're gonna start seeing from these teams.
No, CBS got Texas with the toughest schedule, then Oklahoma, Ohio State, Michigan, Ole Miss, A&M, LSU, USC, Georgia, Alabama, Oregon, and Indiana.
Shit, I'm wrong there. I could have swore I saw they had the 9th.
That's just CBS Sports.
Yeah, I could have swore I saw they had the 9th toughest schedule in the country or something like that.
Shit, but College Football News got them having the number 1 toughest schedule. They got Arkansas, Oklahoma, Texas, Purdue, Florida, Oregon, Michigan, Alabama, Mississippi State, and Kentucky.
So needless to say, they sit tough.
Yeah.
They sit tough. So I get it. Like I said, I get the method. If we can pull some of this shit off, even if you can skin your teeth on some of them games, and you come out of that thing 10-2, 9-3, 8-4. You know what I'm saying? You come out of there on the other end looking like that.
But is that enough for them to get in the playoff though? I think that's the conversation is
I don't know if they get in the playoffs, but shit, can the coach stay there?
Save his job.
We got hey, you gotta take baby steps. You gotta crawl before you can walk. You know what I'm saying? You gotta crawl before you can walk. And I also think that helps them on the recruiting front. You can go in there and steal one from Georgia. You know what I'm saying? If you can go in there and whack a few of these SEC teams. Hey, we didn't get in the playoffs this last season, but we was right there.
Yeah. And you that missing piece.
That's a good ass recruiting tool. Now, everybody knows, if you've been around the Read, Talk, and Listen podcast, everybody knows how I feel about actual Fayetteville, the town in itself. I don't think that's advantageous for the players you're looking for. But, hey, you start winning, I can overlook that shit.
Yeah.
On my recruiting trip. You know what I'm saying? I can overlook some of that shit.
Shit, and I'm saying when these recruits come in, when they see a lot of hardware and diamonds, shit, they overlook a whole lot of shit.
Hey, speaking of hardware and diamonds, I was cleaning up today, man, and this little white box was sitting in my desk, and I was like, what's in this box? Hey, boy, hey, that's that 2024 podcast of the year, Dreaded Usher ring, man. I was like,
hey, man. Shit, I think last time I was at Rick's house, he had his own.
Yeah, man, we throw that thing on one time for the one time, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I said, I'm gonna have to pull that joke out tonight, man. See, I opened up the box, the light popped on. I said, "Oh shit!" But no,
Hey,
man, yeah. See a
the
little
next
bit
time,
more hardware and diamonds. What do you say?
the next time it's gonna be chains.
Yeah. Hey, that hardware and diamonds start flying around. Hey, I can overlook some of this shit I don't like.
Hell yeah. I didn't been there. Shit, man. Shit, I get one of these. Shit, you come here, you gonna get one of these.
I'm telling you, hey, a little backtracking right here. Nick 6051 back again says, "Who do you think is the most influential rapper of all time?"
Ooh, influential.
I'm going with Wayne again.
I won't say Wayne or Gucci.
Wayne like AI to me, like Allen Iverson. When Wayne started wearing the scarves and shit, the skateboard look or whatever,
Yeah,
that shit flooded through. That shit flooded through.
it did. It changed. It changed the whole wardrobe of hip hop.
The skinny jeans, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like Wayne, that was Wayne.
Yeah.
You couldn't look around without seeing Wayne. Hell, even dreads. Waves was in style when Wayne popped off, if y'all remember.
Yeah. Waves and fades.
So, damn, Nick said solely based on influence on rap, I gotta say Kanye. I don't see where you see that.
Yeah, I don't. I think Kanye had a moment. And I don't think he was influential on hip hop. He was influential on the fans. You saw fans dressing like Kanye Hill. I was rocking the backpack and the polo. You know what I'm saying? Shit,
Yeah, I didn't hear Sam. Brett said NWA. That's another good one for that in their time period for sure. I just wasn't in that time period, so I couldn't really speak on it. But Kanye, because nobody could master that sound either, right? Like nobody could really sound like Kanye for real.
I think Kanye did try to make a lot of producers try to sample more, but a lot of that shit didn't hit. They weren't doing it like Kanye wasn't just sampling vocals and put it in this track. He would take those vocals and put it in the piano, and he was playing the vocals as if it was a sound.
Yeah.
So were you hearing? You think it's just like a beeping sound? No, that's someone singing. He's playing it at different pitches. Like I saw a video with I think it was Academics. He was in the studio with Kanye, and Kanye was making a beat from scratch, and he's taking like pop cans and shit and popping it in the microphone, and just to get that like just a sound. This the sound I needed right here. I only need it in this part of the beat. So, but you didn't see that because other people couldn't replicate that shit. That shit was coming from up here.
Yeah, I know Kanye did have a lot of influence on producers and shit too, for sure. No, there ain't no doubt about that. But I just don't think people could get that sound that Kanye had.
Mm-mm.
So I don't know how much he really influenced it because you never heard another Kanye. Yeah, you never heard another Kanye. I do like where you going with that shit though, Nick. Hey, your name right too. I ain't gonna lie to you. So you really just might be one of the ones.
But yeah, I definitely gotta agree. Like Wayne, he definitely changed the hip hop, like the wardrobe, just the culture. You know what I'm saying?
Everything went from baggy to tight.
Yep, and kind of still rocking that way. You know, and I would say Gucci would be influential when you want. I would say for the kind of just the grittiness of it. You know,
the trap sound.
That trap sound, yeah, and then of course the flashy jewelry, man. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out Gucci. What about, and I guess if you're really talking about like that too, did you throw T-Pain in there?
Yep, with the auto tunes.
Auto tune. That's a big one, and that's a whole era.
Made a whole lot of cats of money who couldn't sing, boy, man. Boy, like the Songbird they generation.
Auto tune that shit, man. Come on, run it. Yeah. Hey, shout out to the auto tune app, bro. I know I made me a few tracks back in the day on the auto tune app.
bro. Matter of fact, in our brotherhood group chat from Cats of the Navy, bro, that we made a song called Blue Juice. We had this juice in the back of the locker room, and we don't know what it was, but man, on them days where you just didn't think you could make it, man, just a drop of that blue juice will get you through. And I got that blue juice in the back of the locker room. If you want some, you can come get on it too. Blue juice. I got that blue drink.
Boy, need that auto-tune right now. Boy, cut it up in the mic.
Hey, hey, bro, that song was like 15 minutes long. Everybody got a verse on that joke.
No, man. Yeah, so I think if you talk about influence, I think you got to throw T-Pain in that thing, man. Breakfast Fisher said, but Birdman started this stunning shit. Hey, he did. He did. Larry June with the no tune. Shout out Larry June, man.
For real, man. I put in work. Hey, Larry June, man. Yeah, ain't a man cooler than Larry June.
Boy. But no, I just think man, that shit took us way off. Shout out that boy Nick, man. What was we talking about?
The SEC getting rid of their cupcake schedule.
Oh,
Arkansas can potentially get beat.
Yeah, so if Arkansas can escape out some of them games, they're gonna be all right. Because you gotta think. I mean, I know North Alabama. You say they be having them guys, but you gotta believe they're gonna start the season 1-0.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. You gotta believe that. Then who they go to next?
Then they go to Utah.
Utah, that's gonna be a scrape.
Yep,
they're gonna have to scrape out of that one because Utah ain't bullshitting.
Nope, not at all.
Yeah, Utah ain't bullshitting. Plus, they didn't have the year they thought they was gonna have last year.
And they got a quarterback that's 30 years old.
That too. Yeah, that too.
He got recruited in 2016.
Yeah, bless him. So Utah they gonna come to ball. They're gonna come to play, but they got a good chance to be sitting at 2-0, rolling into Georgia.
Yep, that's a loss.
But if you beat Georgia, this is all hypothetical. If you beat Georgia, if you can escape, if you can get in there and catch a dub on Georgia, you sitting at 3-0 with a Georgia dub.
Going into Tulsa.
You're gonna be ranked up.
But see, but Arkansas being Arkansas, they beat North Alabama, they beat Utah, they have a barn burner with Georgia, skate that shit out, and then they'll go in Tulsa and get beat by 40.
I can't deny that. History says you can't deny that. And if they 3-0 rolling into Tulsa, if you a betting man, you go put your money with Tulsa.
Yep.
But they got a good chance. If they got a good chance to beat Tulsa. So they come out of that Georgia shit 3-0. We looking at week 5. They coming into week 5 4-0.
Against, and then they got A&M.
So, and that's a rivalry. So you never know. They've been a field goal clinking off the damn uprights. A bad turnover late in the game. They've been one thing away from winning that game a few times.
Yep.
So we talking about a 5-0 Arkansas team
going into Tennessee.
Come on. Now Tennessee gonna be out for blood because of what they did to their ass last year.
Yep.
But hey, they might have a number somewhere down the line. You know, they might just have a number.
And then they go into Vanderbilt 6-0.
And we thinking Vandy gonna be, they without their guy. They without their guy now. So who knows? Hell, Vandy might be coming in that motherfucker 0-5.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So they could do it.
Then they go to Missouri, and that Missouri, that's
another rivalry.
That border rivalry. That could go either way. I don't know shit about Missouri, so I'll get that one to Arkansas.
Missouri gonna be straight. I can't remember a time they wasn't straight.
I think they're consistent. I would say they're one of the most consistent SEC teams.
I can't remember a year they wasn't straight.
Damn.
Think about it.
They get slept on.
Yeah, they get slept on. They get slept on. They get slept on a lot because they not like real big and flashy with it. But ain't nobody trying to go play Missouri.
No, Mizzou.
Ain't nobody trying to go play them boys, man. I'm telling you, they stay solid out there.
Then they go into Auburn.
That's what
I don't know.
saying.
This season could really, it could pan out for Arkansas. I mean, it's so. In my opinion, I think the Georgia game's a long shot. But I think
it is.
But if they could steal that, if they could steal that Georgia game, I think this shit gonna spark the rest of the season.
No doubt, man. But look, this is what I've been hearing from a lot of Arkansas fans. Brett McPherson says this new coach has me nervous.
Who's the new coach?
It's the cat from Memphis. Don't give me the line on his name.
Oh yeah. Oh, I can't think of his name. I see his face. Ryan Silverfield.
Yeah, that's him. Out of Memphis, man. So who knows?
He popped it off at Memphis, which it ain't the same. But
the best bet for him is hopefully, with the recruiting shit, he can go get some of them. Memphis be having a few dogs every year.
Yep.
So the hope is he can, hey man, it's high on top of the hill. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. The water's fine over here.
Yeah, I mean, if he recruited well out of Memphis, I mean, Fayetteville ain't too far.
Nah, it ain't.
He could probably, recruit that area pretty well.
So who knows, man? That's what I'm saying. I see where they're going with it. If I'm a coach, I want my schedule to be one of the top schedules. Especially if they talking about it in the preseason, because that means they're going, when they get, like I said, when it come down to the nut cutting and we really voting on who getting in and who getting out, if we didn't did our thing in this hard ass schedule, our name is going to be in the conversation who get in.
It's got to be. It's got to be. So I'm a fan of it. You know what I'm saying? I still say get rid of the Cupcake games. I look at Arkansas' schedule and I say they've done it. I think this coach came in and said, "Shit, man, look here. He probably got a homeboy, somebody that coach at North Alabama. We'll give y'all a game, but shit, we finna run this gambit. That's that. We finna run this gambit.
Let us see what we're really working with. No, I think that shit can put him on. I can put him in a prime location. That's all I'm saying. That schedule can put you in a prime location if you play your cards right.
And I like it coming from Silverfield because he you know what, I'm going for broke. So I think he looked at it like this is the only way we're gonna get in. If we come through, hell, they could lose to Georgia and win out and still get an invite to the SEC championship and skate into the playoff.
That's what I'm saying.
Easy.
You can drop 2. You can with that schedule right there. I think you can drop 2. It just can't be the Tulsa or it can't be the North Alabama.
Yeah, you got to win them. You got to win the gimmies.
You got to blow out your gimmies.
Yep.
You blow out your gimmies and you lose 2, they still gonna think you straight. Because think about it. If you go in there and you just lose to Georgia and Texas, if you run that schedule right there and you only lose to Georgia and Texas, you still got a chance, depending on what they do.
Yeah. You could skate into that 8 seed. Because
depending on what go down in the SEC, like you said, you might at the end of the year you might be sitting in the SEC championship.
Exactly. But a thing that I think people got to get over is where you get seated at in the playoffs. I don't care where I'm seated at in the playoffs. I'm just trying to get in.
Shit, I can be anywhere but them top 4.
Thank you.
History tells me.
Anywhere but the top 4.
Because outside of Indiana, everybody else got their shit blicky. So give me anything with that top 4. We're going to make it shake.
Yeah, exactly. No, I like it, though. I like it. I think fans are like, you have some fans because they're be upset with it if their team, you know what I'm saying, that week should be a gimme game, but they got somebody crazy on the schedule and they lose. Like, man, see, that's why we shouldn't have had that. Hey, you got to play what's presented in front of you.
Nah, no doubt. Does this make the conference tougher, or does it make it more vulnerable?
I think it makes it more vulnerable.
Go ahead.
And that's just because you're not getting you're going complete conference play for the entirety of the season, for the rest of the season. After those, after week 2, you're going boom straight SEC gambit. So there ain't really no time for you to, your third and fourth string cats to get in. Ain't no time for that.
Yeah.
It's straight starters, baby. All gas, no brakes. Ain't no rest games. Ain't no we gonna play, we're gonna play you the first half and then you're gonna sit the second half, or we'll give you a couple carries in the first quarter for the running back or the receivers, and then you're done. Nah, you gotta be ready to go.
Nah, for real. I think it makes you more vulnerable only to the playoff teams.
Yeah.
Because now you're not seeing very many different looks, right? SEC recruits a style of player. All across the board, pretty much. SEC recruits this specific style of player. They pretty much all run the same shit. The same style offenses. Outside of Bama. Most they throwing that hoe. So you get into the playoffs and you got to go play that Big Ten ball.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You got to go play somebody from the Big Ten, somebody from the ACC who got a whole different style. QB running that whole, he got 100, he averaging 110 a game on the ground. We ain't seen it all year.
Nah.
So that's why I think it makes them vulnerable. I think it makes the conference tougher.
Oh, it definitely makes the conference tougher.
Let's really fight it out. Let's really do what we've been saying we've been doing these past 15 years.
Yep. And then the cats that make it out and get to the playoffs, they come in hard and they're ready to go.
So I'm riding with the tougher. I'm riding with the tougher side on that one, but I do think it does make you more vulnerable for like playoff wise.
Because we all know the Big Ten is way top heavy. It's super top heavy.
The Big Ten top heavy, but we ain't gonna sit here and say the SEC ain't top heavy either.
SEC is top heavy. There's probably like 2 teams right now in the SEC that can be replaced with somebody else. Should have been replaced with somebody else a long time ago.
Look, I'm telling you right now, SEC wise, bro, you got Georgia, Bama, Texas.
LSU.
No.
You saying no?
They're going to have to come show me something. Where they been? We ain't talking 09. You know what I'm saying? We ain't talking Joe Burrow. 18 or 6, what was that, 17, 18?
19, I think.
19?
Yeah. No, maybe 21.
Nah, hell no. It ain't no 21. Joe Burrow and Jay Jettis.
It was 19. 19.
Yeah. And they was damn near, they was ghostly before that.
Yep.
So that's what I'm saying. A lot of the SEC teams still carrying their weight in name. But they ain't doing shit for real.
No, I would say, yeah, you got they got Ole Miss, Georgia, Texas A&M, Bama, Texas, Oklahoma, and that's then you got Vanderbilt, Missouri, Tennessee, LSU, Kentucky, Florida, Auburn, Mississippi State, South Carolina. South Carolina really should be like an ACC team. I'm just gonna be real with you.
But it's some years they be Gucci. Some years they be Gucci.
I'd have got rid of Kentucky ass a long time ago.
They can't. I need them to hoop. I need them to hoop, baby. All y'all gotta do is hoop, and we're gonna be all right.
As soon as basketball go down the tank, shit, I'm gonna move your ass around.
But no, that's what I'm saying. The ACC is just as top heavy as the Big Ten, to me. If I'm really getting down to it for real, like I said, you got Georgia, Bama, and Texas.
I'd agree. I'd agree with that.
A&M go ghostly. LSU ghostly. Tennessee give you a spark every now and then. Ole Miss give you a spark every now and then.
That's it.
That's it.
I'll have to agree with you, sir.
So yeah, they might be more top heavy than the Big Ten. Hell, the Big Ten gonna give you what? Ohio State, Oregon, and Indiana now, I guess.
Michigan.
Yeah, I can. I'm saying Michigan. Yeah. So they about even on the top heaviness.
Yeah. Thanks.
I had one more to go on this one right here. Oh, our SEC fans, or I guess football fans, college football fans in general, ready for the hardening of schedules? Are they ready? Can fans withstand their team losing more games now?
I think the first year they're gonna hate it. But I think if they see, well, shit, yeah, we lost 3 games, but shit, we went to the playoffs and we went 2 rounds in, or hell, we won that bitch. They ain't gonna care. Like shit.
Yeah.
Like all things, it'll take some getting used to. Especially if you're a team that's not used to losing. Dropping a few might not sit well with you. But if you see if the end result is a championship or a deep playoff run, then yeah, it was worth it.
Yeah, I can get down with that. I can get busy with that. I think obviously if you go to the playoffs and you do well in the playoffs, hey, you can cover up a lot of bad football by winning.
Yep.
Right. I think you can keep your fans happy. A playoff appearance, keep your fans happy. Being one of the teams that's just right there on the cusp and everybody talking about it, so you got the chance to say we got snubbed. I think that keeps your fans happy as well. But I'm talking about your 3 and your 4 losses that we're not even talking about you getting in. You know what I'm saying? You ranked 18 in the country. I think that's when you start seeing the fans like, hey man, shit, bring back that middle of nowhere state game.
For real, shit. That'll at least give us a boost up.
Yeah, we need a couple more wins on the end of that thing. That's where I think you'll start seeing that.
Yeah. So especially if you win them 5 games, you're gonna lose the streak. You need that one gimme game to get into that bowl eligibility.
But the bowl eligibility even got any weight anymore?
No, I think at this point, I think 5 games. They should drop it from 6 to 5. Straight up.
That's what I'm like, because I remember, when we was coming through, if you can go bowling at the end of the year,
it was worth something.
Everybody keeping their job, everybody gonna have something to go home to.
Shit, now you can go bowling, win your bowl, and thank you for your services.
Or you not even get the chance to coach them boys in their bowl.
Yeah, they give you that midnight train home.
Yeah, so I don't know. Yeah, I don't even know if bowl eligible is even the thing anymore. Like going bowling, is that even exciting? Now that we put so much stock into the playoff?
Nope, it's not. Which is why they should get rid of it, but that's a different story. Not gonna get into
that. Well, while we right here on college football and talking about playoffs, this was a playoff team last year, man. Texas Tech QB Sorsby is ruled ineligible by the NCAA, man. We talked about this a few weeks back. He was going to go take care of what he needed to take care of. But now he's been ruled ineligible. What does this do for Texas Tech? Or what does this mean for Texas Tech?
I'm glad they make the ruling this early because now it gives them time to get a quarterback ready.
Yeah.
And if you've been in the college locker room, if there's any inkling that your starter is gonna come back, they kind of just wait on that. Yeah, the second string gets reps and stuff, but he's getting reps. He's just a filler. Now they like, all right, we got a ruling. Sorsby, you ain't playing. Which if I didn't pay him all the NIL money, I'm sick to my stomach.
Yeah.
But it's like just now you can focus on that on next man up. Focus on that guy. Hell, if you were a rookie, I mean, not rookie, but if you're a freshman quarterback coming to Texas Tech, hey, it's your time, man. You can literally, hell, not just a freshman, any player. If you were a quarterback at Texas Tech right now, this is your time because you can literally, you got all season to prove yourself. And if you come in that joker, take him to the playoff, win a championship, Sorsby ain't got no job. He hitting the portal again.
Yeah. But my whole thing, where I say it's scary hours for Texas Tech right now, which I have not looked at their roster or anything like that, but the fact that Sorsby was so sought after by Texas Tech, well, he was sought after by a lot of people in the country. He was the number one QB in the portal. But the fact that they was willing to back up the Brinks truck for Sorsby lets me know that they didn't have faith on whoever was already on the roster.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So now you're going to put the weight of this new age Texas Tech, because this ain't the Texas Tech of old, where going bowling was enough, right? We didn't got a taste of that playoff. Now this is what's expected. We didn't broke out the old money. We didn't broke out the, you know what I'm saying, the ranch hand money out there in Lubbock to win playoff games, to win a national championship. This was supposed to be our guy to get us over that, you know what I'm saying, get us over that hump. And now he's gone. Do you have somebody on that roster? Do you have an incoming guy that can step in and fill his shoes? Or even, or even the last cat, which the last cat shit the bed on y'all in the playoff, but we'll talk about that another day too.
All right, so they got Will Hammond, sophomore, 6'2", 210. Don't know nothing about him. Lloyd Jones the third, redshirt freshman, 6'4", 215. Know nothing about him. Holden Phillips, redshirt freshman, 6'1", 205. Don't know nothing about him. Stephen Cannon, freshman, 6'2", 205, out of Savannah, Georgia. I often say Kirk Franklin. Kirk Francis, Jr., 6'2", 200 pounds, from Tulsa. And then they had Brendan Sorsby, who has been ruled ineligible. So, he even didn't run. Shit. If I had to pick, shit, I'm going with Lloyd Jones the third.
Hey, I hope he can do it, man. Shout out Lloyd Jones the third. Sound like a brother.
He is.
Okay. Hey, no, it sounds like a brother. But no, man, I hope we can get it done. I just know that's what I'm saying. It's scary hours for Texas Tech. You got this guy, you bringing him in, he's the number one QB in the portal. You lost some defense in the draft, but you're bringing a lot back.
Yeah.
And like I said, we got us a little taste of this playoff. Now, this is what we want as a Texas Tech fan. This is what we want. Texas Tech, they're gaining a couple guys from this area coming into that freshman class as well. So like they definitely doing their work to keep a playoff mantra going on around there. So to have to be a guy who, with them bringing in Sorsby and breaking them off the bread, you kind of knew you wasn't going to play. Now you got to flip that switch on. Hey, I could be the guy. I'm actually going in to truly battle for a spot.
Exactly.
So it could be scary hours for Texas Tech, but hey, like you said, it could. Hey, one of these cats can take the reins and go get them one.
Yep, and don't look back. Do not look back. We shall.
But go ahead.
I said we shall see.
Yeah, we shall see. But this leads us into our next thing, man. How can you allow sports betting companies around the game and not let the players get involved?
Yeah, I mean, like, I get it, but I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you allow these players to be sponsored by these sports betting companies. You allow them to be sponsors of the game. They can run ads during the game. Like it's too accessible for players to get on it. So like, in my opinion, if I was a commissioner of the NCAA, like, hey, look, man, we all for sports betting, but we can't allow it to be. You guys can't be a sponsor. Y'all can have TV time, but y'all can't sponsor games. You can't sponsor bowls and shit because what I'm saying, if our players get caught on your shit, what I'm saying, they done.
From a logical standpoint, I'm with you. From a logical standpoint. But also, if I'm on the NCAA board or I'm a GM for one of these college teams or I'm an AD or I'm a school president, bring on the betting companies because you know why? The more people betting on this game,
They watch.
Come on now. The more people who got money on the line, because one thing about us Americans, if it's got something to do with our bread, I'm going to make sure ain't shit going on. I need to watch and make sure ain't no bullshit calls. Is they fixing this shit? I'm going to tune in.
You can't do shit about it.
But I'm going to watch because I can make that tweet or I can make that Facebook post. I can do something. I might not directly affect it, but if enough of us say something, they're going to at least investigate the shit. So from a business standpoint, I'm calling them.
No, straight up, bro. It's like them cats that be you see them memes, they be up late at night watching the pretzel cutting competition. I got a parlay on this joke.
The last leg of the parlay depend on this pretzel cutting.
Yeah.
No, so that's why I get it, man. It's tough. But the thing about it is, too, you're allowed to be on the apps and betting on them. You just can't bet on your shit.
Right. And that seemed to be that's a simple rule, but I know it's hard, especially when you like, man, well, we got Eastern Carolina this week. Shit, I know I'm about to put up shit at least 150.
It's a setup.
It's a setup. How your homeboy do it?
Man, that shit, they gonna nail you down eventually. They gonna nail you down eventually. But it's a setup because like it's too easy. Man, we playing middle of nowhere state this week. It's that Cupcake game. You know what type of talent you got. The coaches all week been telling you, hey, the starting running back ain't gonna. It could be something as simple as this. He gonna play 2 quarters or he gonna play 2 series. So you tell your homie, bet the under on his yards.
Yeah.
He only playing 2 series. It's as simple as that. It ain't even gotta be no big thought out scheme.
And you know gonna get in. Shit, hey, I'm gonna have at least 50. You go on FanDuel, they got you 10 yards because you ain't played all season.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, first play, break that bitch for 20. Shit, your homeboy done cashed out.
Why he so hype off a 20-yard run? Shit, he just got them duck ends. Straight like that.
Them duckers came in, boy.
So it's a setup to me, bro. It's just like Buddy in the NBA that's now banned or whatever. Porter Jr. or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, man. Hey, that high ankle sprain, that shit ain't looking too hot, cuz. He gonna go out there, but I'm telling you, I done seen him all week in practice hobbling, bro. He gonna go out there. He gonna start the game. Bet the under on them points. Shit, halfway through the first quarter, time out. Take him out the game. He out.
He in sweats.
On the end of the bench, cheesing like a damn chess cat.
He had somebody put 300,000 on that joker.
Hey, boy, down there on the end of the bench, cheesing, boy, rocking back and forth, can't contain himself, man.
Shit, back the Brinks truck up.
It's that simple, bro. Or even like games y'all can't win. You know what I'm saying? Your best, because your best player hurt. You got a couple other guys nicked up and bruised up. You know how this fitting. You know how this shit finna go.
Linebacker got kicked out. No, not he's suspended from the team, but they ain't tell nobody.
Come on, bro. Hey, fam. Take them. Take the points. They finna blow us smooth out this hoe.
Shit, that backup man, he can't do shit. We didn't see him all week in practice.
Come on, bro. Ain't caught a pass yet. He running wrong routes. We in week 10. Take the points, cuz. They finna blow us out. That 10.5, that's gonna hit. It's that simple, bro. It's too easy. Then it don't hit one time, because now I'm feeding you information.
Exactly.
Shit, I'm telling you what we talked about in the meetings. You know what I'm saying? Shit, them boys they got a running back. I know they running back hurt, but they backup. I've been watching him on film all week. Shit, he might give up 150.
I'm telling you, I got the scouting report.
No.
You send that you sending that shit in email. Shit, here you go, player. Hey, meet me at the easy mark.
Hey, we ain't stopped the running QB all season. They got 2 of them. It's too easy.
Hey, boy, I'm telling you, it came at the right time, because had they had me when I was in college, I had some money in my pocket. Shit, boy, what?
We're cooked. Shit, it was one year we went 1-11. I'd have been telling everybody in Texarkana, hey, bro, we are cooked.
Hey, Nick, shit, y'all playing A&M. What it looking like?
Cooked. Cooked. Bet the over on everything.
Shit, my damn prize picks would be all little red demons. Like, the long shot shit.
I'll tell you, bro, whatever you think gonna happen in this game, that shit finna happen.
Shit, A&M got a 4-string receiver. Shit, what are you gonna go for? Shit, probably about
whatever
80.
You think he can get in the half, because he gonna get the whole second half.
Man, shit.
So it's too easy for them guys, man. It's too easy, bro. It could be some simple little slight shit. But hey, they letting it be known right here. Play with us if you want to.
Yeah, it's
gonna cost your ass at least a year.
But they did say he could come back. They could reinstate him anytime.
He could do what?
They can reinstate him anytime.
Yeah, they can.
Will they? Probably not.
No, because what kind of message is that send? If we reinstate him, who gonna do it next?
True.
So I feel like he cooked. He got to be the example. Just like Buddy who got caught in the NBA, like I said. You the example. Banned from the NBA for life.
Wait. Oh, it says permanently ineligible.
See? Cooked.
But Texas Tech is appealing it, so we'll see what the appeal.
Man, y'all can appeal that shit till the cows come home. They better make an example out of that boy.
Hold on, time out. How long was he at this rehab?
It's been a few months.
Okay, because it's he completed. I'm like, man, I feel like we just talked about this like 3 weeks ago.
It's been a few months. Most of that shit only 28 days. Most of that rehab shit only 28 days. So it's been a couple months.
Yeah. He put out a statement. It says, in the lawsuit seeking injunction, Sorsby acknowledged that in his first year at Indiana, he wagered between $5 and $50 on the Hoosiers football team to win and made prop bets on teammates to exceed statistic predictions. He said he did not bet on one game in which he played. Sorsby said he never bet on a game involving Cincinnati after he transferred there in 2024, but he continued to bet on other sports.
What I tell you? Prop bets. Backup QB. I'm hearing everything. I throw to some of these cats in practice. I know whether they're going to get 100 or not.
Yep. It says the NCAA rule says a permanent ban, but they didn't want to go to that extent.
I hate it for him, man. I hate it for him. Hey, next man up, as they say.
That's it.
That in mind, right?
Boy.
Hey, man. That's why we'll stay on college football before we bounce to this NBA shit. NCAA or NAACP boycott. Players just not getting behind it, man. You know what I mean?
No, and what do you think? Like, you started this boycott, you announced it, you're advertising it. Is the shit's going viral. I mean, like it or love it, it is what it is. It is going viral. People are talking about it. You got comment sections. In any comment section I go by that people are talking about it, you seeing 5,000-6,000 comments on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are getting involved, and not short comments either. People leaving, shit, dissertations and shit. So people are talking about it, and I'm listening to show on YouTube, and they had this guy. He's a radio host of, I think, in Atlanta, and he said that one of his local high school, he's got offers from Alabama, Florida, and it was Alabama, Florida, and USC. And he said, "Hey man, where you going?" He said, "Sure, I'm going to Florida." He said, "Well, you ain't seen the NAACP, man. We boycotting that shit." He said, "No, I'm going to Florida." He said, "Why you chose Florida?" He said, "Cause shit, they ain't got no income tax." And they didn't realize players look at that shit.
Straight like that.
Why would I go to USC? In California, gonna get half my shit. And some. So I'm going to Florida.
Hey, you remember them billboards and the shirts from back in the day? I know other people around the country won't get this, but I know you will. Them T-shirts and them billboards and shit from back in the day used to be all around town. Used to say, "Take me to Wadley."
Yeah.
You remember that shit?
Yeah.
That's what I think of when I think about these college football players right now. Them boys wearing T-shirts say, "Take me to the bread."
Yep.
I hear what y'all saying. St. Michael's cool and shit, but take me to Wadley. You know what I'm saying? That's the slogan they rocking with right now, bro. Take me to Wadley. That's all I can think about right now. I'm not, bro. We are sitting on a thing right now that y'all acting like a politician has done something for these kids.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? If a politician had done something for these kids or has done something to change their lives in any aspect or done something to leave an impact on these kids, then you have these kids sit back and say, "Man, damn, I know I could go get this over here, but maybe I should rock with them because I can still get something and go over here."
Yeah.
But these kids ain't had nothing done for them by no politician, man. Besides screwing them all the way through their school system.
That's it.
So why am I gonna listen to you now? I'm right here. I'm at the fork in the road. All I done heard my parents bitch and moan my whole life about what you ain't done. I've really been questioning them. Why y'all still voting this way?
And see, and that's a conversation that most people don't want to have. It's like, okay, cool. For the last 65, 70 years, the black community has voted Democrat. Okay, cool. What has the Democrat, well, not even say, let's say Democrats, what has the NAACP done? What has the Democrats done for the NAACP, and what has the NAACP done for black folks? Out post civil rights movement. And it's like nothing. Hell, most cats don't even know what the NAACP is.
Come on now.
So now you're going to them, asking them to sacrifice what they've been working hard for. And when they turn and say, well, what have y'all done for me? The only thing you can say is, well, shit, bring up civil rights. I wasn't around back then. And I get it. And I appreciate it, what was done. But I'm not going to let that sway my decision on where I go to school at.
Bro, if you got to go all the way back to civil rights, you already lost me.
Yep.
If you got to go all the way back to civil rights, you already lost me. Think about it's been too many years in between.
Yeah, bro, the same people that's trying to get these kids to do this shit is some of the same people that they get mad at their football team if they don't get a championship in 2 or 3 years. They pissed off.
Bro, this is I'm so glad so many people commented on the TikTok shit, right? Because you know me, so I be having time. So if you are one of the ones who left a comment on the TikTok page and any negative, derogatory, anything like that, I went to your page and scrolled down to the bottom. I need to see who I'm talking to. I need to see who's talking to me, man.
Yeah.
I gotta see who's talking to me. And I go to your page and I'm watching these videos. You've been preaching the same shit 5 years, and you in the same situation. What are you doing to make the change?
What you see them doing? Going to comment sections and talking on TikTok and talking on Facebook. That's what they're doing. And that's why I say we are not our ancestors, because our ancestors, they were civil rights leaders in the streets. They was doing stuff in the streets, putting their life in danger. You a civil rights activist from behind your computer. Because I promise you that shit you talking on the computer, you don't go out there in the streets and say that shit. I know you don't.
No, you ain't been to a city hall meeting yet. You talking about the fucking gerrymander shit. You ain't been to a city hall meeting. You ain't been to your state official. You ain't been to nobody. You talking to 2 people on a podcast. I can't. And you want these kids to put their shit on the line for this, but you ain't putting nothing on the line for this. And every single person that I found out where they lived or what state they lived in, which a lot of them was in the South, and I commented back, don't go to work on Monday then. Go work in another state. Crickets.
Don't want to hear that.
Crickets. Nobody had a reply. So you're not willing to sacrifice like you telling somebody else to sacrifice.
Shit, no.
Bro, today, this happened in my real life. 2 people at the office. They were coming in to fix something. One dude was the elder on the job. Other dude was a young buck. They set up this ladder. He testing it out, wobbling, it's a little wobbly and shit or whatever. And the young buck was like, man, F it. I'm just gonna get up there. And the elder said, no, I wouldn't get up there. And if I wouldn't get up there, I'm not gonna let you get up there. And I said, damn. That's the way it's supposed to be. If I wouldn't do it, if I wouldn't sacrifice and put my shit on the line, I'm not going to tell somebody else to sacrifice and put their shit on the line.
No.
It's that simple. So if you're not willing to give up your luxury, if you're not willing to give up your check, how you going to ask somebody else to give up their luxury and their check?
Exactly, bro. That's why I got no love for politicians, bro. Because when they had the government shutdown, if you work for the post office or you any kind of governmental job, you're not gonna get your paycheck. Well, motherfucker, you work for the government. How you still getting a paycheck? We voted you in. So if I'm not getting paid, you sure as hell shouldn't be getting paid. But
if anything, it should be the other way around.
Thank you. Shit, hey, look here, man. We all can't come to no decision. So everybody in this lobby, this room, we're not taking a paycheck. And whatever our paycheck is, the government was gonna pay us. We're gonna find some way to give it to the people. And it might not be, and it might not be what you was normally getting paid, but shit is something
to hold you over.
And just that little sentiment right there, you win a whole lot of people over.
We're gonna hold you over. We might not be able to give you your full, but we're gonna hold you over.
But don't preach to me about me not getting paid, and I know you getting a paycheck. Well, we're gonna shut the government down because we can come to a decision. So our government workers are not gonna get paid. What about you? You are a government worker. So I ain't got no love for no politicians, bro. Not if they're not going to sacrifice what they ask for me to sacrifice. That's why, I'm big on this stuff. And a lot of people that I've talked to seem to agree with me. I don't think it's right for politicians to be sending cats to war. You shouldn't be able to send nobody to war, and you ain't going to war. Because back in the day, shit, George Washington was right there beside him. He the president. Get out there. Do it. Because you got us into it. Politicians got us into war. So therefore, you go. And I promise you, if they put it like, hey, if we go to war, if you're in a political position, your ass is going. They're going to be less likely to do it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's just too easy to say.
Yeah.
And it doesn't stop at this subject, right? It doesn't stop at this subject. We love to get on social media and we love to get on these platforms and shit and throw shit out there. Oh, this is the plan. This is what'll work. But nobody's willing to do it. The people at least not the people that are saying it.
No.
They're not really willing to do it. And that's what I'm saying. If you're not busting down a door of it shouldn't be a meeting. If you really, really feel this way, there shouldn't be a political meeting that the NAACP does not have a strong force at.
Yep.
Not one. I don't care what time you get off work. If you feel that strongly about it, hell, you're supposed to skip work that day. It don't matter. You're supposed to be there. You're supposed to be beating down the door. You're supposed to be showing some type of force. You're supposed to be pulling up on the fucking front steps. We're not going for this. We're gonna hurt you with your football contract.
Yeah.
That shit ain't stopping nothing. And just to get a little bit further into it, your plan not even fucking foolproof.
Nope.
I looked it up. And this is just SEC. This ain't even all Southern schools. This is just SEC. 4,500 athletes, and this is across all sports. 4,500 African-American athletes, because I still ain't heard nobody say, hey, Also, your Caucasian Democratic athletes, y'all need to leave too. I ain't heard nobody say that yet, but that's a whole nother topic. But 4,500 African American athletes go to school and play sports in the SEC. 4,500. Okay. You're asking 4,500 athletes to uproot, and that's on campus now. This ain't even incoming. You're asking 4,500 athletes to uproot themselves, hit the transfer portal, and go north past the Mason-Dixon. That's how I feel like I'm talking right now. That's how I feel like this, like the situation we in.
Yeah, okay.
Fucking escaping slavery. So you asking 4,500 athletes to uproot and go north, go to other schools, go to USC, go to Ohio State, go to Michigan, right? 4,500 athletes. Let's just say it's 50 from Alabama. All right? Let's just say it's 50 from Alabama that's going to uproot and leave. 10 of them is on the football team, which we know they got more than that, but we're just using these numbers.
Yeah.
10 of them is on the football team. And they decide we're going to go play in the Big Ten. All right? 3 of them are wide receivers. And they decide we're going to go to Ohio State. They go, and let's just say Ohio State accept all 3. We want all 3 of y'all. What do we think that the receivers at Ohio State gonna do?
Getting out of Dodge.
I'm going to Alabama. Yeah. And you can use any schools you want to. You can take that method and go all across the country. But if you have an influx of athletes leave your top schools in the country and go elsewhere, what do y'all think the players at them other schools are going to do?
There's some 4th and 5th strings. It's like, shit. I know they had they top cats leave. I'm knocking on the door.
I'm coming. Bro, I'm going. I know ain't nobody there to play.
Thank you.
I know it. It's as simple as that. Same thing with any other sport. Your best fucking 5 volleyball players leave their prospective school and go elsewhere. Every other volleyball player in the country looking like, ooh, shit, a spot opened up at Bama, LSU. I think I look good in purple and gold.
Exactly. And see, a lot of these people, they think that if the players leave, that the money gonna follow. It don't work like that. It don't work like that when you've already showed your hand.
It don't work like that when it's already established.
Yeah.
If no school had a contract, a TV contract, or any of this shit, if we start from scratch, this plan has a little bit of faith in working. But we talking about shit that's set in stone. We talking about handshakes and back rubs. You think the SEC network, because you know they got their own network, right? You think the SEC network is going to fold because an influx of players leave? Hell no. We filming whoever out there.
Thank you. The fans ain't leaving. A diehard Bama fan ain't finna, well, all our players left. Shit, we gonna go watch Grambling. No, we finna watch Tide.
I'm watching the Tide. I was watching them when they were sorry. I was watching them I'm gonna watch them when they sorry. I'm gonna watch them when they good. That's who I'm watching. Hell, most of y'all I seen that was commenting was Cowboys fans. You ain't stopped watching yet. They've been sorry. It didn't matter what player came and left. You put that star on your shit on Sunday. The same thing with the colleges. If I'm an LSU fan, whether we 10-0 or 1-10. I'm gonna be pissed off or happy every Saturday.
In my purple and gold.
It's just not a foolproof plan. It's really a shitty one. If we really want to get down to it, it's really a really shitty plan.
Bro,
and you can come on there and talk about how we lost and we're misinformed. Well, I'm informing your ass about how the shit really works. Everything works in theory.
Oh yeah. Everything works in theory until it's put into play.
What they say about boxers, yeah, everybody got a plan till you get punched in your shit.
Yep.
Well, this plan is getting ready for some people to get punched in their shit.
Bro, I'm telling you now, the worst thing that I say it could happen. Because I've even ran this scenario through ChatGPT. Like, what can happen? What's the worst case scenario? Oh, yeah, I was like, I said, yeah, what's the worst case scenario? And it was like, worst case scenario is the players leave, some find homes, most don't, and now the system realizes we don't need these players. We don't need them. So then your movement goes to shit. Your credibility goes to shit because now the players you asked to leave, now they got to come back. And now you got a generation of cats that left, missed out on playing college football. And now what? They got nothing to show for it. The laws and the redistricting still happens. The movement crumbles. So then guess what? The next time something happens and the NAACP come out and says, hey, we need, man, look, hey, bro, now you have a whole generation of cats saying, don't do that shit. I lost my career. Don't do shit they ask you to do.
Bruh, it's just not a good plan. It's just not a good plan. Your best plan, if you're going to have a plan, is like I said, there can't be a meeting. It can't even be a conversation talking about this shit, and you don't have a presence there.
Yep.
Because, in my opinion, if you was on your shit, it really shouldn't even got this far already. If you was really on top of this shit and really doing what you're supposed to be doing or what you say you do on a daily basis and you for the people, how did it get this far?
Bro, because they only come out when the top Democrat people say, hey, we need y'all to go get y'all people to move. But not realizing they ain't got that kind of power no more. That's how disconnected they are.
And I ain't gonna lie. After the game last night, I let the shit keep playing, and the news came on. A bunch of local Texas elections was going down. I seen a lot of y'all still getting spots. Seen a lot of y'all still getting spots. So let's say you go on to win. What you gonna do in the spot? Because some of y'all was rerunning. So what you gonna do now that you in? What are the ones who are in now doing? Them are the questions that start popping up for me. We asking a lot of people who ain't got shit to do with shit to make a big move. What about the ones that's in there every day already? What y'all doing?
Yep.
What you gonna do? That's the shit I'm trying to hear. All this, hey, if we just, man, that it's time out for all that bullshit.
Straight up, bro. Like I said before, I ran a scenario. So this how cold this shit is right here. It said scenario 2, worst case scenario, the collapse. Year 1, chaos. Black athletes leave Southern powerhouse schools in large numbers. Initially, social media celebrates the movement, but problems begin immediately. There are not enough HBCU roster spots. NIL money at HBCUs cannot compete. Facilities, recovery staff, nutrition plans, NFL pipeline are limited at smaller schools. Thousands of athletes suddenly compete for fewer viable opportunities. Some athletes get left behind. NFL pipeline dries up. Year 2 and 3, the institutions adapt. The target schools adjust faster than expected. They recruit internationally, lean heavier into white, Latino, Polynesian, and overseas talent pipelines, increase transfer portal activity, double NIL spending for remaining recruits. Meanwhile, TV contracts remain intact. Stadiums still sell tickets. Boosters continue to donate. The school survives. But many athletes who left face reduced exposure, fewer NIL opportunities, overcrowded rosters, financial instability. They could easily before we roll this out, let's run this shit through ChatGPT and see what the outcome.
They have to because they know the end result. Anybody with a brain can listen to this plan and know this shit is not gonna work. If we keeping it a whole 1,000, anybody who listens to this plan knows this shit doesn't work. The world doesn't work this way. The world doesn't work the way y'all trying to make it seem like it works. Oh, if all the black athletes leave, no one's gonna watch the games. No, bro, they was watching this shit before we got there. They was watching the fucking all white football before black athletes came into the scene. They was watching the shit already.
Already watching it.
Had you not turned on the fucking TV and listened to the read between the lines, they really rather it be that way. But, hey, go ahead, make my day. Most of the fucking fans, man, go ahead, make my day. I got a son right here who ain't got a chance in hell to play for Bama ever. So what? The world just doesn't work that way. It doesn't.
No,
y'all acting like it wasn't even working. I'm trying to make a way and find a situation where this shit would work, but it wouldn't work nowhere. Even in just regular day job. Everybody you work with right now can call in tomorrow and say, hey, we quit. Shit, they might be down for a week, but I promise you that bitch gonna be back up and running.
I'm telling you, they gonna call it temp service and hey, that strike shit don't work no more. Strike if you want to, unless you got a union. And even then, she still gonna have them scabs cross the line. Shit, man, rent due next week, bro.
Come on.
My old lady tripping.
Got to get back in there. You remember the NFL tried to go on strike before? Now remember that shit, don't you? The NFL tried to go on strike.
They did go on strike.
Yeah, quickly.
And what they do? That shit, they went to the lumber yards and the docks. Shit, what you like? You can block, you can pull.
Got a spot for you. Got a spot for you. Hell, you actually way cheaper than what I was paying. Come on.
And some of them cats in the Hall of Fame right now.
Shit.
Shit, look a whole lot different when you sitting back. Damn, that could have been me. Shit, it's fucking.
Now Tony, it can be you.
Tony from the dock. After running routes.
Now it can be you.
Now come back to the table. I'm gonna pay you less than what I was paying you when you left.
Bingo. They still dealing with that shit today.
Yep.
They still dealing with that shit today. Hey, the running backs thought they was gonna do some shit a couple years ago too. This shit recent shit. Remember that shit? They had a whole campaign. The running backs was gonna sit out. Please sit out. I want you to. I got Tony on the practice squad who been itching to get some game time. Matter of fact, we got 1,600 undrafted running backs that we finna call today.
At home, bagging groceries, waiting for that phone call.
Working out overnight.
I hope these cats go on strike shit. I hope we get that phone call. I'm going to call my agent. Let them know I'm ready. Let them know I'm ready, Steve.
It's just a damn revolve. All you creating is a revolving door with this plan.
Bro,
all you're creating is a revolving door, bro.
The system is too big, man. I hate to admit it, but it is. The system's too big. You're not going to dismantle the system. Not doing it the way they doing it. Not advertising and showing your hand before. You're not going to dismantle the system.
Man, you can't with this plan right here. You're not dismantling the system if you do it in silence. They do it every year. What y'all trying to make them go through? They literally go through every year, every single season. You know how many cats dip every year? What they call that shit? A contingency plan? We got a contingency plan for this shit.
Exactly. And we got a contingency plan for the contingency plan.
Seniors graduating, cats going to the NFL and the transfer portal. Shit, that's about the same amount of cats that's going to leave whenever y'all start this shit up.
Good facts.
So it's just not foolproof, bro. It's not even fucking 25% proof.
No, it's a wrap on it, man. And y'all can call us what y'all want, whatever. But at the end of the day, it's just an emotional movement. That's it. Like I said before, the Democrats higher ups, the NAACP higher ups, all they doing is playing on your emotions. That's it. You're gonna lose your right to vote. You're not losing your right to vote. They just redrawing district lines.
Then they say you're gonna lose the right to vote for who you want to vote for. Bro, y'all talking to some people who don't vote.
Thank you. And
y'all talking to a bunch of cats about some shit that might be once they graduate. Because I seen a bunch of people talking about, only 1% is gonna make it to the NFL and all that shit. Okay. What the fuck does that got to do with the price of tea in China? We talking about making money today.
Thank you.
When you don't go to the NFL, then you're going to be a regular person. You're going to be voting. You're not going to be able to vote who you want to vote for. Bro, do you think that these fucking cockstrong, fucking full of testosterone, ain't no tomorrow for these boys?
It's the day.
You got to come start talking to cats our age. When you start talking about down the road shit.
Yeah.
Down the road for them boys is that Scat Pack and that fucking jewelry and that Saturday night lights. That's all they worry about. Them boys full of hot piss and vinegar. You talking about fucking 6 years, 10 years from now, bro. They ain't thinking that far. The only thought 6 years, 5 years in advance for most of these cats is league.
That's it.
Anybody who sat up and went into a college football locker room and got that full ride scholarship to a Division I school and all that shit, the next step is league. Until it's not.
And then I'm thinking about getting a real job.
Come on, man. Y'all talking.
And hell, even then, some of these cats is shit. They my age thinking they still got a shot.
Come on, man.
Yeah. If I can get to this regional combine.
Bro, I love to read the comment sections of that shit on TikTok because I'm just like, boy, y'all calling us lost, but y'all really so fucking lost in what's real.
Lost and delusional because the world does not work the way. Like, newsflash, everybody not gonna like you. Just put that, like, everybody not gonna like you. You worried about people not liking you who you will never interact with in your entire life.
Come on, man.
And we all know what happened with politicians. I'm gonna tell you what you want to hear, so I get your vote. And once I get in position, I'm gonna do what I want. I'm going to do what the people who funded my campaign want me to do. That's it.
That's it.
That goes from your mayor to your governor to your senators to your president and everybody in between. Your vote, yes, it doesn't matter. Yes, to get the person elected. But once that person's in there, they don't give a damn about you.
That's it.
And once people start realizing that, hey, you'll be a whole lot better place, man. Worry about what you can affect. That's gonna have a direct effect on your life. Like for me, voting for president, I do it, but I don't look to get nothing out of it. But when my local election, that's the cat that affect me. The local DAs, the mayor, senators. I'm big in the outdoor industry. When shit go down, we writing our senators. We calling them, hey man, do not vote for this shit. And we've been successful.
And how old are you?
36.
Okay, then. It's simple math. I'll take a couple reading. I know I put it on there one time. Reading is an easy skill. Reading is an easy skill. All you gotta do is read a little bit. We 2026. Whatever you're trying to find out is somewhere out there.
It's at your fingertips.
Read a little bit. It'll tell you. 18 to 22. 18 to 22 years old. Hell, you ain't even got to read. You just go back and think about when you was 18 to 22. How much political shit were you involved in?
Unless you're trying to be a politician. No.
Unless you're trying to be a politician, which is not who we targeting right now. Because like I said, why are you talking to the athletes? Why are you not saying every African-American student don't go to a school in the South? You have way more success with that.
Yep.
First off, not one athlete that y'all talking to about going to these schools in the South is paying a fucking dollar to go there. So we can start with that. You talking about some cats that's going there for the free ski. Leaving. I wasn't getting nothing from you no way. I'm only paying you. Hell, you're really a loss. But you start hitting them students who are actually going there and paying them thou-wows to be on campus, you might move something.
Might move something.
Some questions gonna start getting asked. Hey man, shit. Enrollment looking different.
Numbers down.
Numbers is down.
But I don't think so. In southern schools, you looking at 1-2% of the enrollment.
Shit, 1 or 2% can move something. More than zero.
Yeah, but I
More
can
than
just
zero.
So then I can just start accepting more overseas students.
You're gonna have to. I'm not saying it's foolproof either. I'm just saying it'll move something more than the athletic side.
Oh yeah.
Most of the campuses you rocking with anyway, I ain't tripping if you're here or you're not. You're really in here bullshitting. Because guess what? The only thing on your mind is league.
especially
Any
basketball.
way you shape it up, it's gonna come back to the mind of an 18 to 22-year-old athlete. That's the group. I used to be a part of that group, so I ain't sitting on them. But that's the group you're gonna lead this shit up to chance too.
Well, what they're doing is you're trying to radicalize a group that their whole life up until now they've never been asked to do nothing radical. So you think they just gonna turn that shit on? That shit gotta be bred in you from an early age.
That shit gotta be bred in you from an early age. The
You
most radical shit they've been asked to do is go out there in that 100-some degree heat and damn near die on a daily basis to make it to the league. Here we come back to the league shit.
That's it. You're not gonna radicalize these groups at all. And truth be told, most people, your activists, they only became an activist because the other shit they did in life failed, and they know being an activist is an easy way to get money. I can play with people's emotions, get them feeling bad about what happened 150 years ago, and it's gonna be a small segment because I see it on YouTube. They call it the conscious community that still harp on all that shit. And I can get them to pay me money to talk about shit they can really go just read online. That's all I'm doing is printing it out and reading it to them. Telling them about Malcolm X and Martin Luther King and W.D. Du Bois and all these cats. And they send me super chats and donations. And I go home and do whatever. They don't know. Like I'm only radical online. Because again, I'll go back to this. None of y'all really doing this shit in the streets. And the ones that do will tell you, I mean, people don't care. You can go down to 4th Avenue in New York City. There's a whole bunch of cats preaching about the motherland and this, that, and the third, and people walk right by them every day. They not moving in no needle.
Nope.
So it's just a waste, man. And at this point, I'm tired of talking about it because like most cats, like they not gonna listen. They ignorant. They're just gonna do what they want to do. And I'm like, what Rob say? Shit. Sometimes you got to give a motherfucker what they want,
so they can then realize it ain't what they need.
Straight up.
Straight like that.
Because I called you and told you, I said, it was like, what, Saturday or Sunday? I said, man, you know what? I was against this shit, but a small piece of me is like, you know what? I'll do it. Because I want to see the chaos ensue. Because then I want to see the people who pushing this shit, when the shit crumble. What's your answer now?
Nothing. Now, go back to doing what I was doing.
Now you gotta look those kids in the face and say, yeah, when they ask you what do we do now? We don't got a school to go to. We're not playing ball no more. What's the next move? We ain't got one. Shit, they already redrew the districts. Shit, we lost, and it's what it is. And I'm in on this. Stop taking advice from losers. That NAACP, that group, they seem to lose a lot. They last win was civil rights movement.
Shit, they gonna say, no, you lost. We still driving Benzes, still living the mansions, still going and doing all the shit we've been doing. You lost. Appreciate your support. Appreciate you for doing all the shit you did for us. You lost. We thought it was gonna work. It didn't. My bad.
Yep.
Peel off in the bin.
And your ass is going clocking at the factory. Sterno.
So it's just not worth it. It's not worth it for these young bucks. I'm telling you. I don't advise not one young buck to do it. The cat that was on the radio station saying he was going to Florida, take your ass to Florida, make your bread, feed your family, take care of y'all, bro.
That's it.
I'm telling you, because that's what they doing at the top. They telling you to do this shit. But like I said, every person I commented to Are you willing not to clock in on Monday? Are you willing to leave your job? Nobody had an answer. Do you know why? Because they got families at home. They got bills that's due. The first coming up. You said shit coming quick. They not leaving their job. They making money in the state that they trying to bring down. They making money in the state for the state. Hell, some of them working for the state, telling you to leave the state. So I'm against it. I'm against it all the way.
Yep, and gonna be against it.
Gonna be against it, man. But hey, bro, it's time for my favorite part of the show, bro. It's time for these mental health checks, man. I gotta know how you doing, 1 through 10. Personally, what's going on with you? Physically, you taking care of yourself, and business-wise, what's coming up next?
Shit, personally, man, like I said, just getting back into the swing of work and all that, man. I said, like getting back in the swing of things. Unfortunately, yesterday, the way our schedules worked out and all that, we were not able to schedule and the weather. We weren't able to get our second workout in, and it was thunder and lightning outside, so we actually failed 25 or 75 hard. So we had to start over this morning. And we got our workout in again. So I guess next time when it rains, shit, we just have to get out there in the rain and do something.
Pop that garage open and do it in the garage, shit.
Right. But yeah, personally, man, everything is good, man. Can't complain. Had a good weekend this weekend. Y'all came over, man, swam for Memorial Day weekend. Cooked some quesadillas, man. Played a little pool golf. If you got a pool and you like to play golf, get you a pool golf. Oh, by the way, I made one yesterday. Finally made one yesterday. But hey, pool golf is dope, man. So we did that this weekend, man. Had a damn good time. So personally, man, I'm saying about a 9. Physically, man, feel good. Got in the gym today, worked out, got on the scale, sitting at 249. So I'm just keep on climbing down. But I gotta stop doing that. I gotta stop getting on the scale like every time I walk by, because it's like, okay, shit, I'm at 249. Well, shit, if I go outside and do XYZ, I might drop 2 or 3 pounds. It's like, yeah, it don't work like that. So, but physically, but it's getting you more active though. I'm getting out, doing more, moving around, getting more mobile, bunch of stretches and stuff like that. So physically, my body is hurting because I'm killing myself in the gym, but I feel good. So I'm sitting about an 8. And then business wise, man, just dropped episode Dreader podcast dropped today with my boy Alonzo Andrews from New York, Arizona born, outdoors. You go check it out. Great episode. Got a real dope episode coming up this weekend. Getting my bow put together. I mean, it's just everything is good, man. Loving the partnership with the outdoor group. It's been nothing but good things, man. So right now, business wise, man, I'm sitting at about an 8 as well.
Hell yeah, gotta love it, man. For myself, man, personally, everybody happy, everybody healthy. Dance recital season this weekend. So we just get through this thing, man, one day at a time, bro. No complaining for me, because if I did, wouldn't nobody care. So hey, everything is everything, man. So I gotta give myself about a 7, 8 on a personal scale. Physically, man, still on my no cholesterol, low cholesterol diet. And I gotta say, I feel good. I'm gonna keep reiterating it, man. I do feel good. I do feel better, man. Staying out that grease, staying away from a lot of things. I was down bad for a minute. So I'm just staying away from a lot of things. Eating a lot of greens. I just feel better. I feel good. So no complaining for me. The last time I checked, I was 16 down. That was about 2 weeks ago, so ain't no telling. Probably around the 25-ish. Yeah, probably around the 25 down. That's just strictly from
changing the diet up.
Reading the back of the fucking package. That's it. Reading the back of the package. Everything we buy, everything we cook or just snack wise, anything like that. Just reading the back of the pack. I'm probably about 25 down, so I no complaining for me on that aspect, man. But I'm feeling good. Still hadn't really hit the workout shit yet, but I'm active all the time for the most part.
Yeah.
But still hadn't hit the real working out. Been pickleball, basketball, that type of shit, but no gym. But I'm feeling good, man. Can't complain at all right there. So I gotta say about an 8 on the physical scale, man. And then business wise, business is business, man. Nicholas Free Photography. Shout out to everybody who's booked. Shout out to everybody who has left reviews, left comments, anything on the page, anything like that, man. It's all support. It's good support. If you need anything, let me know. Hop in the inbox, or if you got my number, shoot me a text. We'll get you set up. Just loving it, man. Work is work. Got some big things on the way. Got some big stuff planned. Got some events coming up for that. So y'all be on the lookout for that, man. Pickleball tournament, July 18th. Go ahead and get it on your schedule if you want to get in. It's gonna be live, and all the proceeds gonna benefit We Are Washington. So, hey, can't complain right there either, man. So I gotta say, business wise, sitting at about an 8-9 on the business scale, man.
And heck yeah, bro. I'm gonna tell you now. Looking at the back of the package before you buy something or before you cook something, bro, it'll really make you think, man. Like, I used to buy, like, when we meal prep, I would just go buy the can of beans. You look at the can of beans, man. It got high sodium and
appreciate that, man.
What did he say?
He said, I care, because I said if I complain, wouldn't nobody care.
Well, I look at the beans, and it's like the sodium high, and you know what I'm saying, and which has got to be to keep the shelf life long and all that shit. And it's like, that's just beans. But then you go get a bag of dry beans. It's just the beans. Soak it in water. Put a little salt, a little pepper. Put them in the Instant Pot. Instead of, back in the day, they had to soak the beans overnight and shit. Now it's the Instant Pot shit. You just throw that joker in there with some water, bam, you got beans in 10 minutes. And it's just beans, a little salt, a little pepper. That's all the ingredients is. Even with rice, try to get, the rice already made in the package. Ingredient list this long. But if I just don't be lazy and just get a scoop of rice, dump it in the Instant Pot, some water, boom, it's just rice and water. So, like, we live in a time where we want stuff to be convenient, but that convenient shit is not good for us, man. All that triextraside and shit, man, we don't need none of that. We don't even know what that shit is.
Nah, for real.
So, like, bro, for your health, look at the back of the package, man. Like, look at a pack of noodles, you won't ever eat that shit again. Fucking sodium 55,000 milligrams. Like, gosh,
yeah,
dog.
you look at that shit and you start seeing the percentages. When you start seeing those percentages, it really put that shit in perspective for your ass.
I'm telling you, man, you eat noodles and your feet swell up.
Right, that shit tell you, I said 75% of your daily value. Think about other shit you ate today. Yeah, that'll slow you down real quick. That'll slow you down real quick.
Dude, and I've realized that cooking at home, I don't feel bloated and want to go to sleep. I've eaten, I'm like, I feel good. I feel full for 30 minutes, an hour, and then I'm good. I feel like I go to McDonald's, I get if I get a burger, a Big Mac and some fries, I eat that shit at 12, shit by 6, I'm still feeling groggy. So, bro,
your body in there bitch working. That's why your ass go to sleep. Because your body in there working.
Yeah.
Your body in there working, trying to break it down.
And that shit still be in your stomach. Just 2-3 days later, man.
Nah, for real, man. Nah, you got to read the back of that pack. You got to read the back of that pack. I'm telling you, it's really only two main things I'm looking on the back of that pack for right now. But it's really a lot more you're supposed to pay attention to. Right now, I'm just looking at that cholesterol and that sodium. That's like my biggest two things. If that shit, anything over 7%, you can gang that shit up. I don't want it. I don't want it. Because I'm not a cat that's going to eat one time a day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if that shit is 10%, if I eat a snack that's 10%, bro, what the meal going to do? Now I'm sitting at 40%, and we ain't even at 10 a.m. yet. You got to think about that type of shit. I'm trying to end the day. Under well under 100.
Oh, I know I do. I'm in a crazy caloric deficit right now. Like I'm talking like I should be with my height, age, and body weight. For me to maintain, I need like 3,500 calories. I'm probably taking in like right at 1,800, maybe 2,000 calories a day. I'm under. Yeah. So, and I'll sit here for a little bit, and then shit, probably the next month or so, I might take it down a little bit more, like 15, and that's just pushing it. But I'm at that point, I can sacrifice sugar and shit. That's where you really get you them sweets.
Yeah, them sweets. I ain't gonna lie, them sweets be taking me back. I'm at least a cookie. You know what I'm saying? I'm at least gotta give me a little cookie. Yeah, ain't gonna lie. But no, man, it's been good. It's been a good little journey, man. I'm gonna keep rocking with it.
Hell yeah.
You got any words for the people before we get out of here?
Yeah, man. To my people out there, man, if you, like I said, if you got a business idea, a dream or anything, bro, just do it, man. We here for a good time, not a long time. So, man, don't sit on it. Keep grinding.
Nah, for real. I'm gonna keep sticking with my same thing, man. Treat everybody a little bit better than you did in 2025. Here in 2026, man. Help your neighbor, help your person down the street, help your friends, help your coworkers. Anytime you can lend a hand, lend some time, whatever you can lend, man, lend it, man. We gotta come together, and we gotta help each other, man. All this political shit, they doing that shit over here, and we all over here, man. So we gotta help each other over here. If you feel like strongly about something, man, stand on that shit. Get to your local officials, man. Get to your city council meetings. Get to your board meetings. Go in there and tell them what you feel.
Yep.
This internet shit ain't moving needles at all. I'm telling y'all. Yep. You got to be in there. You got to be in their face with it if you want to change something, man. But let's make sure we're treating everybody a little bit better in 2025 than we did in 2026, man. And we're going to be A-okay.
Yeah, so shit, we got Kenfo. We got a cousin. And she be in them town hall meetings with her in her neck brace. Shit, let them know. Hey, check it, man. Y'all and guess what? And moving the needle.
Moving the needle. That's the only way, bro. That's the only way, man. Hey, and last but not least, man, have yours on you because I for damn sure will have mine on me, man. With all that being said, this is season 8, episode 18 of the Reed Talk and Listen podcast. I am your host, Nick Reed, along with my brother and co-host Trey Reed. No Killer Cam tonight. We are out.